Hey, Good Fox here. Today we got a 92 overall Willie Brown Legend review. He was released Saturday. His dual chem here that you see on the screen is going for about 450k. His single chem about 388 on the Xbox One. I am using the single chem, but his speed 91, acceleration 93, etc. You can read the screen. I mean, the stats that we really want to look out for a corner like this: block shed, of course, speed, zone coverage, or man coverage, depending on what you run more frequently. His press at 83 doesn't really make him to a great man corner. When you think back at his role in the NFL, he was a very physical cornerback, so his press maybe should have been a little bit higher. But there it is. He's missing the tackle there. We're going to do a little bit of run and pass review. He is the star. He's number 24. He's one of the red stars. There he is. Him and Sherman's on the other side, so it's going to be a little hard to tell him. But take a look at him. Here he is trying to lay a stick, but unfortunately getting run over. That's something that you'll kind of see throughout. Like a lot of the good running backs nowadays in Madden will kind of break a tackle. He's pretty good at tackling, though. I would put him on the better side for cornerback, but not the greatest. There he's in man coverage, shutting it down. Nice work, knocking that ball down. But overall, my impressions of Willie Brown, and you'll see all these clips here, he didn't stand out for me on the field. Like Mel Blount stood out to me. Sherman, I mean, maybe Sherman just stands out because he's tall. Here he is, an aggressive catch, one-on-one, and he loses it. That's something that's been happening to me a lot more frequently recently, are the aggressive catches, and he hasn't been able to stop it. As you saw in my testing video, if you were around for that, there he is trying to recover a fumble but misses it. If you saw that, then the zone coverage determines the breakup chance on those long tossed balls, and his 89 zone coverage isn't the greatest that you want to see for a deep corner like that. I feel like this guy, I haven't played him on the outside, but his ideal spot would be like number 3. 66 block shed's pretty high right now for a corner, and something that you might want to do there. I'm just whiffing on the tackle. You'll see that a lot with Willie Brown. I try to click on it, I think they're going to give me somebody else, but they end up giving me Willie Brown, like there, once again. But it's 91 speed, 93 acceleration, so he'll be able to keep up with most receivers in the game right now. That's not an issue for him, and that's why he's decent on the outside. You know, he's got pretty good height at 6'1", and so in general, I liked his stats, but when I played quite a few games with him, over a dozen, and he didn't stand out for me too much. He got a pick for me. He didn't do too much. There he's knocked the ball out, and that's a big thing you want a corner to do, is knock the ball out on catches. There he is, block shedding. There, nice work. He forced the runner back inside to get tackled, and that is, you know, obviously his block shed is very important for the run game, because the run game is very good in Madden. But there he is in the pass game, and Eric Berry ends up going up high and getting that pick for us at the end of half here. So you'll see the whoop. I try to make a little funny business. 91 jump at 6'1" is also very good. He will get destroyed by C routes, and you'll see that repeatedly over this next game. Maybe this, yeah, there's another out route. He does get beat pretty frequently on that. Like, he didn't stand out like I wanted him to stand out well, but I don't know. Maybe it's just corners in general. I think Mel Blount, who's going for a little bit less than this Brown, is probably a better corner for you, both outside and the inside with his block shed. And I did like Blount better than Willie Brown playing with him. You know, height is a pretty big deal. Here's Brown trying to chase him down, and he does not take him downtown. So he doesn't have like the elite catch-up speed to chase down running backs. Like running backs with high speed, like the 91s, the 90s, will keep stride. You don't see too much of a catch-up mechanic in 17. Like you saw it in 16. Oh, there's his pick. There was his one pick he made for me over my dozen or so, maybe a little bit more games with him. But so yeah, like you don't see the catch-up speed. Like you used to see linemen catching up to running backs chasing down the field. You don't see that as much. So he doesn't have that elite speed. He's got very good speed. Like he's better than Richard Sherman for speed-wise, for not getting beat over the top like that. But he will get aggressive caught on, like I said earlier. I mean, his traits, we'll go through them quick. Clutch, yes, which is great. Big hitter, no. Play ball in air, aggressive, high motor, yes. Strip ball, yes. So the ones I really like there are clutch and strip ball, and obviously high motor is good. Play ball in air, aggressive. That actually ended up not being a touchdown, which was kind of cool. I think he knocked him out of the back of the end zone. But anyways, and I think the big hitter leads me to believe why he's not knocking a lot of the balls out when receivers are near him. Like you notice when you get a receiver that catches the ball and the ball gets knocked out. It didn't happen as much for me as I'd like it to with him at the corner, and that's a big part of my defense, is basically letting them catch the ball and then knocking it out when they're trying to recover, trying to get their feet on the ground. And he didn't really excel at that. Like I've seen a lot of other corners do that. That wasn't really his fault. He couldn't get there in time. But overall, do I think he's worth the price? No, I don't think Willie Brown is worth his current price, but in a few legend weekends, he should go down, especially with Most Feared coming up. I do think there are better corners out there for your needs. But that's it. Let me know what you guys think if you used them. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.